the CircuitPython
For the CircuitPython Parsec today, I'd like to continue looking at the FruitJam library, and in the peripherals section, this time we're going to talk about NeoPixels. So once again, just like with using buttons, and I am going to use buttons in this example, but just like we looked at that last week as having a sort of high-level library where you don't need to know things like what pin your buttons are on or if they're pull up or pull down, this high-level library, similar to Portalbase, gives us access to peripherals that are built right onto the board, right onto this Adafruit FruitJam, and it knows where stuff is, so we don't have to get as granular. So in this case, using NeoPixels is really easy. What I'm going to do is import from Adafruit FruitJam peripherals, import peripherals, and then I can set up FruitJam as the name of my peripherals object, and then I can call fruitjam.neopixels. That's it. I didn't have to tell it where they were, how many were in the strand, what the color order was, none of that stuff. It's all known. So I can simply say fruitjam.neopixels, brightness is 1. Fruitjam neopixels, fill. I'll turn them all off at first. FruitJam neopixels, and I'm going to pick the one on the bottom here. That's neopixel 4, starting at index 0. I'm going to set that to a not too bright white, and that's why you see this bottom pixel is lit white here, right at the bottom. It's set to 202020 in hex, and then NeoPixels show. I've also got the buttons set up so I can then light up the top 3 NeoPixels corresponding to these 3 buttons that are along the side. And all we do in code is I'm creating a buttons object that has the button 3, button 2, and button 1 values in there. So it's just simply saying fruitjam.button3 returns if it is pressed or not pressed. And then I'm iterating through this little loop. So for I pressed in enumerate buttons, so look through that list of 3 things, light up the fruitjam.neopixels I, so 0, 1, or 2, to colors, and I have a little list of colors up here. And if it's pressed, we light it up to that color, and if it is not, then we're going to set it to black. So that's how we get it lit red when I press the top button and black or off when I release it. You can do these in combos, of course, and it's really nice feedback without doing a whole lot of code. At the end of setting all those colors, you then call FruitJam neopixels show to actually set that state. And then I have a little bit of a sleep here to prevent flooding the thing. So that is how you can use the peripherals within NeoPixel library to access your NeoPixels. And that is your CircuitPython Parsec.